is still Wednesday when we're actually doing this, and we hope that everybody gets a chance. We'll tune in tomorrow again. And just like watch it or whatever. Because the thing is that we've been trying to get, because I always tell people, like, it's sometimes shit ain't easy. Like, to show up and to actually show up is not easy all the time. And like, you be going through stuff. Like, I think within the last hour, I done popped a cry. You know, I was happy, I was thankful, you know, then I was crying, and I was, you know, and trying to go through this range of emotions, knowing the whole time you just need to hurry up and go do SipsTea the Show. And you want to, things happen. So if you guys saw my post on Instagram when we were, you know, I just did a little snap on Instagram real quick, an Insta snap. Whatever, the story, just going ahead and doing that because we were about to do SipsTea the Show. Was waiting for Eb Deceleb, you know, and she got her things going on at work and stuff like that. You all know how it is. And then she gets in, we ready to go, and then the waterworks. So it's just like a range of emotions.
You got to take time for those.
You got to take time to do what you got to do.
Sometimes, like, we bring you guys, when I say this show is real, it's raw, uncut, and just unedited. You know, it's real because life is real. The tea is real.
The tea is real.
The shit
got real. Like,
and that's real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you got to get that shit out. And I think that people, we be so much on the hustle and bustle, well, we forget to stop, think, and breathe.
And yeah.
And think about us.
You know, real talk, I was just having a conversation the other day about actually not breathing.
Yeah.
And I was saying that, you know, I think that lately I've been breathing enough to live, like survive, but I've not really been
taking in a couple
breathing. And like, breath is the cornerstone of your life. Like, breath is the cornerstone of all, like, taking in air. Air is the cornerstone of all living things and things like that. So really I will catch myself taking these super shallow breaths, and they're enough to like live, but I'm not like breathing. And I realize I'm not breathing when I'm out of breath, doing like random ass, like short shit. And I'm out of breath because I wasn't breathing in the first place. Literally, your lungs and all of the surrounding muscles and things like that, they were not being exercised. Because I'm busy not breathing. And then I have to look at why I'm not breathing. What is it that has your breath so that you know, you trying to be so motherfucking quiet with your life, like, you know, don't make no sounds with your breath. The best way, especially, look, when you start putting on weight, you don't want to make no big girl sounds. You don't want to be like, I don't want you to hear me breathing and shit. You start taking them shallow ass breath. Like, I don't know what's been going on, but I was literally conscious of the fact that I wasn't taking in breath. So now I have to actually consciously take in air. And that's, you know, that's a metaphor. It's real shit as well as being a metaphor. Like, I had to take in some air. And so y'all know I was celebrating my birthday or whatever recently.
Happy belated. Happy belated.
Told y'all I was going up like this. But
girl, you better listen.
I'm doodling on this paper. But part of my birthday little situation, I think, was just to take in air, just to breathe and
but
take
also
in.
too, I think it was a time to reflect.
When I say taking air, I think that's kind of what I mean. I gotta reflect and I have to breathe and like realize that I am here. And I'm sorry because I'm a little emotional right now, but I had some friends did not make it. I recently had some deaths in the family. They are not here. And you gotta take an attitude of gratitude even in the worst of situations.
Yes, take an attitude of
gratitude.
When is the last time you've just been thankful?
Like oh
that's
my
the
gosh.
question. You know what I'm saying? Like, we spend so much time on.
I don't like that, but like when
is the last time you said, you know what? So
when you take an attitude of gratitude
about being thankful.
Yes. That's a good deal.
Like, you know, we're going to give y'all 30 good minutes, but 30 good minutes of real shit that you can listen to tomorrow.
And hopefully you can pick up a little attitude. One of the first things I mean, okay.
Tell me what that shit means.
Okay, so taking an attitude of gratitude.
What does taking an attitude of gratitude mean for you?
Okay, so for me, that means that I am looking at things within all positivity. That means these glasses that, you know, I put on my eyes right now, the scope of my vision is all focused on everything positive. It means I am actively saying thank you and that I am thankful. I actually posted something the other day because I was going through something. I've actually, GemDTwin, been going through some shit. Like lately, I've been going through some things. And they've made me very, very sad. And you know, child Geminis, I can't stay in that place. It's a very dark place because I think for Gemini, I don't know if it's just whatever for me or Geminis in general, but when I get sad, it's a very bipolar thing. Mm-hmm. If I'm sad, I'm very sad. Mm-hmm. If I'm happy, I'm very happy. You know, and it's those things. One or the other. It's one or the other. The in between, you have to choose. So if I'm in between super, super happy and sad or just okay, then I choose to be happy. Mm-hmm. So that's the place I can take myself in. But when things are not going right, when I don't have an optimistic spirit, when I am upset, I can get very, very sad. And I can feel sadness in the core. Hey, yes, we on late, Anna.
Yes.
But I can feel that in my core. And so I actively fight against that feeling.
30 good
Yes, we
minutes.
Going in.
We're giving y'all 30.
But I can feel that to my core. So what I will do, so lately, that's where I was. And then I had to like drag myself back. Like, wait a minute. There's far too much that I need to be thankful for right the fuck now. To be like focused on the attitude of gratitude. So you begin with your attitude of gratitude. I challenge everybody, especially tomorrow morning when you wake up today when you wake up, after you go to sleep, when you wake up, just think about 5 things that you are thankful for.
And here's the thing, and 5 might be too much. Think of 3.
5 might be too. 5
might be too much because sometimes we think about as people we always think about the negative before we think about the positive.
Absolutely.
Why is that? We have to change our mindset, and sometimes that's the hardest thing to do because we could be, we could get this opportunity, but we like I'll speak for myself. I'm guilty of it. I can get a promotion or opportunity, but I automatically look for the negative in that. It's people, we got to figure out how to find
I got a new move, but it's not paying that much.
But it's not paying
that
much.
But it's like, why are you always making excuses for being happy?
Exactly. Or I'm in this relationship, but it's not doing this. Like, I figure out how to find the positive out of life. Like, we tend to go toward that negative realm and rest in that place. And we don't tend to like bring ourselves out of that place. And we're all guilty of it because that one negative thought can control the whole.
Why is one negative mindset equal to like 5 positive?
Yeah, like you'd be like,
it has so much weight.
And then before you do, instead of waking up in the morning, be like, yes, I got a job to go to today.
Okay.
Even if I don't like it.
I mean, I woke up today. You know what I'm saying?
I woke up today.
Like, start off with the bare ass minimum. I got some fucking clean socks today. Like you can be thankful for the smallest, most minuscule things.
Exactly.
And like I was saying, guys, I've been going through some things, and I posted on my Instagram.
Let's read it.
It says, just when it feels like life is too much, I remember that I am so thankful for all of my experiences because my story is still being written.
Yes.
And that was my little happy place for that day because that shit that makes you upset, the shit that hurts so bad, is still an experience, and it's all along the journey. It's just a chapter. None of this shit, like if you think about anything that you went through, relationship, job shit, housing, kids, all of the things that happened to you, and at that point it was like the worst of the worst of the worst. It's over.
But it's
now you've moved beyond it, and you gained experiences from it. You gained insight from it. Some of us learn some places we will never ever be returned to again.
The thing about it is once you've gone through that, only the strong will survive.
Yeah.
Point blank, period. But once you've gone through that, you know you can get through anything.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Like once you think you've gone through your toughest, it's only up from here.
Absolutely.
Because you can't keep going backwards.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
You can't, if you already hit rock bottom, bottom's already been hit.
It's so funny because I feel like, I mean, and everybody determines where their bottom is, first of all. Let's be clear.
Kale's book.
Kale's book, chapter what? Right.
Chapter 1.
Let's be clear. Everybody can decide where their bottom is. And I felt like I've reached bottom, several times. And, sometimes they'll be like relationship based. And then I will look back at that shit.
Yeah.
5 and 10 years later, and I'll be like, bottom.
What
was that? Like, that wasn't even a bottom.
And then you start thinking, what the fuck? Because I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like, you start thinking, what the fuck was that? Like,
yeah, like I was real sad. And then you go, okay, but what was really going on?
Was I saying?
No, but what was going on with you to make you, be there? So just be thankful. That was, part of my little positivity. But just remember that life is too short. Like I said, I've been thinking a whole lot about my circle and who's not here as well.
Yes.
And when I think about who is here and the fact that when my friend that passed, when she passed and she's not here anymore, and all of the little things that I took for granted at the time, I promise you, it chokes me up every time because when you got hindsight, you can only be, hindsight is 20/20. Yes. But when we live in the shit, you know what I'm saying? It's a completely, totally different story. Hindsight is 20/20 and I get that. But I think now positively about those experiences and say, damn, I could have done this. I could have done that. I could have done this. I could have done that. Instead of being focused on petty shit or focusing on things that, just were irrelevant.
Yeah.
But I can take that into my new, my now. You know what I'm saying? And right now is a time for me. Like I'm looking at the people around me and I'm being extra thankful for the fact that they are there. Those people that I know that love me, like the day is long. I'm I'm extra thankful for that. Eb Deceleb, I'll tell, I will tell you specifically, thank you, and that I appreciate you and things like that because you don't have to be here.
What you trying to say?
I'm saying
I'm always gonna be here.
No, but you literally, number one, the things that you don't have to do, and number two, you or I could not be here.
Yes.
At all.
Yes.
Like some days I think about the fact that one of these days will be your last show, and they'll be like, "Oh, like come on, guys! Like just always,
life is fucking
TZ,
we up late, TZ. We trying to get these good 30 minutes in.
We trying. Attitude of gratitude. We already talked about the things that help you.
Yeah, I got a couple things.
Okay, so what's your quote? Because we talked about the things that get us to the attitude of gratitude, and
I got a couple things, and this is real shit. First of all, shout out to my girl over here, GemDTwin. It is her birthday. What's her birthday on Monday? Shout out to her. But I got a couple things to read because life is life, and it is what it is. Right. First things first. The most desired gift of love is not diamonds or roses or chocolates. It's focus and attention.
Okay. Yes.
Fact. Okay, absolutely. I'm reading facts. Okay, these are fucking facts. Okay, and these facts are not just relationship-based loved one. These facts are coming from any fucking thing.
Absolutely.
Right? Okay, another fact. Okay, greatest gift you can give someone is your time, because when you give your time, you're giving a portion of your life that you will never get back.
Absolutely.
Fact two. Reading facts. Let me state this fact. Other fact. Do not chase people. Work hard and be you. The right people who belong in your life will come and find you and stay. Do your thing. Fact 3. Okay. And I'm just reading facts. Okay. These are.
Okay. So. Hey, Lizzie, my Gemini sister, L. our season.
Yeah. Last one.
Mm-hmm.
Surround yourself with the dreamers and the doers, the believers and thinkers. But most of all, surround yourself with those who see greatness within you, even when you don't see it in yourself.
Classic.
Facts!
Facts. Those are facts, people.
And these are just speaking facts. Like, we surround yourself with the people that love you the most. Don't chase the people that don't love you at all. Find the right love, whether it's family, whether it's a job, whether it's friends, whether whatever the fuck it is. Find that. That's going to give you what you need.
Right.
Because as people, especially good people, we sacrifice ourselves for the sanity of someone else.
For other people all the time. That's what happens.
And we forget about our happiness. You sacrifice yourself for a job. You sacrifice yourself for a relationship. Sometimes we even sacrifice ourselves for kids.
Absolutely.
And we lose
all of
us.
Y'all know when I was up in my child's college, my birthday. That was a great
moment. And I remember you said something, the man of the hour. I remember you said that. I didn't want to say that. I remember you said, so we're celebrating the man of the hour.
Yes.
But you forgot about you.
I didn't forget. I never forget about me. But at the same time, he was the man of the hour at the time. That was.
But we also celebrating. That's his time.
Yes.
But that was your.
Yeah. And I spent my entire birthday with my tiara on, so no me.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So that way it could not be mistaken that that's what was going on.
And one other thing, guys, like we can't, like I said, this show is unedited.
Yeah.
We've got to stop also giving more to other people than we even give to ourselves. Like you find yourself, like I'm just telling you, like this is real shit. You find yourself doing this and doing that and doing this and doing that and doing this and doing that and doing this and doing that. When guess what? You turn around, you're doing all this for this job, but that motherfucking job could drop you on your ass.
Yeah, real talk. Okay, so I just started my new job. Okay, and so I deal heavily with bending over backwards. So I'm there until like 7:30 at night one night. Just like some crazy random shit. I'm there at 7:30 p.m. Just finishing up shit, just making sure all the I's, the T's were crossed because I deal with people and people are important to me and all this other stuff. And I talked to my boss and I'm like, I had to take off, and so I was off, and she was like, we have flex time. We have a flex time policy. So I'm like, okay, well, can I use the 2 hours, from that for some flex time? And she's like, did you note that on your calendar and this and this and next time, and then she sends me a flex time policy. It's not that I was so upset about it. It's just like, I realized at that moment, nobody cares or is involved in the extra. When you're going out of your way for your job, they don't give a fuck. Okay. Sometimes, they may give a fuck, but at that moment, it's like, did you document it though? Honestly, what did we acknowledge? When you go out of your
way for any fucking thing, you got to go out of your way for you.
Absolutely.
You got to go out of the way for your self-satisfaction.
So that would have been a day that I should just carry my home, and did some self-care and cared about me and said, you know what, I will try this again tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's what integrity told me to stay and do what I was doing. Okay. But the fact of the matter is sometimes your integrity is going to be that thing that keeps you giving more than you're going to get.
Don't lose sight of your integrity, because that's
absolutely that's who I am. Yes, absolutely.
But what you do is you give a different response.
Absolutely. And be aware.
And be aware.
And then someone put that motherfucking shit right on my calendar.
Yeah. I thought it was you're going to sit there and say,
better believe that calendar going to be right. Yes, ma'am.
Just so that she don't have me fucked.
Hey, now I'm real petty. Now I'm like half an hour over. I was like, I just wanted to let you know. Send it. You
because everything, honestly, everything is a lesson learned, and people are here to honestly You know, when you cannot control who you are as an individual, people will get underneath that skin. If you have full control of the situation, boom, you know what? I caught that. I won't ever forget that. Absolutely. Next time I'll make sure that flex time is in the system.
Like no shade, but I will never forget. I was like,
don't ever change. But see, here's the thing. Sometimes, and you don't change your approach. Keep your integrity.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're right. I didn't send that email.
I didn't.
Next time,
that's what I should have done.
Do what you got to do. Yeah, it's
you do what you gotta do. I will do what I gotta do, and that's fine. Because
change me.
This is the box, and this is what you need me to do. Then that's what I'm going to do. Because at this point, you know, at this point in the game, I'm coming into knowing like who I was going to be, and as much as I want to not be that person, sometimes I want to be a bitch. I want to be, you know, I want to be bitchy. I want to be, you know, I want to be different sometimes because those things have not worked out so great for me. But at the same time, I know who the Lord created me to be. So I gotta be that person. Like
document everything. Tasty.
Better believe it.
What people will do is, and then see once you start being a different person, then you have to start checking yourself. Why did I give you the power to change who I know who I'm authentically made to be?
You can try.
You try to change who I was because of what you're doing. Cut the shit.
You can try it if you want to.
Cut the shit. And that goes with relations. That goes with everything. I'm telling you, people will try to put their unhappiness and their shit on you to make you feel like you're going to fuck crazy when the whole time the tea is, bitch, you off your, and then you trying to make me feel like I'm off my shit the whole time I've been going straight and you've been going left.
You know what? And I'm okay. I stay off my shit. It's bitch, okay. Because I was born off my shit. Yeah. Like, but that's part of the part. That's what you're supposed to love. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me be crazy. Let me be who the Lord invited me.
Stop sacrificing yourself. Stop sacrificing what makes you.
And that's just how that shit goes. Yeah. But my whole little thing was about impact. This was a little quote. Yes, just because it was about impact and kind of thing. You know, it's by Arthur Kamazi, but it's just a quote and it's impact, and it says every action we take impacts the lives of others around us. The question is, are you aware of your impact? So when we talk about affinity and the relationships and things like that, the ships in life, that's always my question.
Exactly.
Are you aware of how you're impacting somebody else? You could be impacting somebody positively and you could be impacting somebody negatively. Just like in that situation, was my boss aware of how she was impacting me? Like, because that could have went one or two ways. I could have been like, bitch, I will never stay here after 5:30 again. Or I could be like, bitch, you know what? I'm sure I dot them T's and cross them, you know, and dot those I's and cross those T's each and every time. But I try to check my energy before I enter a room because I'm aware of my impact. I'm aware that my spirit can impact somebody else. Mm-hmm. I'm aware that technically my entire energy could fuck up your whole day, depending on who you are. Mm-hmm. And like being aware of yourself and being aware of the fact that you do have your actions they do impact other people. Mm-hmm. Like, I think that's like key. If you're really, really trying to make a difference, if you're trying to be somebody, if you're trying to, even if you're trying to like make your own way in this world and all of that other stuff, like be aware because you could and use it to your advantage, yes, as well. But the fact that you impact others and the fact that they impact you, pay the fuck attention and pay attention to how people are impacting you as well, because some people, you know what I'm saying? Some people's energy, you gotta just miss, period. Like, I can't be around it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know y'all done been around people, co-workers, motherfucker just got some bad juju about them. Every time you're around them, you end up angry or you don't feel good. You just don't their shit. And that's okay. They're not for you, so stay the fuck away from them because their actual impact is no blame. Okay? Okay. Yeah. But I had a list of I had so many little quotes for you guys tonight just because I'm really gonna I'm gonna save it till Wednesday when going on. Go ahead, sir. Go ahead, sir.
Because it's the quote of the quotes of the quote. So I got two more of them. Do anything wrong and making unworthy people a priority in my life.
I'm a big apologizer.
Yeah.
Raise your hand if you're a super big apologizer. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I'm saying anything. No, bitch, I'm not sorry. This is who the fuck I am. I'm sorry that you're sorry that you think that I would be sorry.
I'm sorry that you're sorry that you think that I would be sorry. Yeah. Hold on. I'm gonna dissect that.
Dissect that shit.
I'm sorry that you're sorry.
That you think that I would be sorry.
You think that
because I'm not a sorry motherfucker. Other thing, everybody trying to outdo. So this is just my personal quote. I had to post, and this was a personal one.
Yes,
I had to post this. Everybody trying to outdo the next person. I'm just trying to outdo the old me.
Hell yeah.
That's it.
Yes, because I need to teach.
I was on my posting shit.
Yes, you must have been on your little ish.
Yeah. My other one was do well in life because I do right by people.
Yes, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Right?
Yes.
You're gonna piss a lot of people off when you start doing what's best for you.
Yeah.
Okay. The shit. I mean, I didn't realize I was posting so much.
Yeah, you was posting a lot, sis. You was posting a lot of little quotes, sis. I mean, lately, y'all know GemDTwin will post a couple gems every now and again because, I'm more of a conversation person. But every once in a while, I think of things that I know other people can use in life in general, and that's what I decide to share. But I don't mind telling people that, like, shit hasn't been hunky-dory for me. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind telling you that, it hasn't been all jazz hands and spirit fingers. Even before today, when I was coming to the show, I'm like, look, I was telling a friend of mine that, like, I was talking about something. I'm like, look, I got to chill on that because I literally have to get myself together to be jazz hands and spirit fingers. You know what I'm saying? I have to get myself in the proper mindset so that I'm not giving off that same fucked up ass energy. You know what I'm saying? Even when I'm telling you guys that my energy wasn't right, that I wasn't feeling good, that I was in an emotional place or whatever, I want you to know that from the positive end of it as opposed to from the negative end of it, because we all know the negative end way too well. Know that it happens, but know that this is how you carry on. This is how you carry on. This is how you place a pause on that. That shit that was the attitude of gratitude. I started thinking about the people around me. Instead of thinking about people that didn't fuck about me and that didn't love me, I started thinking about the people that did love me. Sometimes with our thoughts, and I'm gonna tell y'all one other little quote, but sometimes with your thoughts, this freaking brain inside your head controls so much shit. It's all about your perception, how you perceive a situation. Back to that quote that I was saying about my experiences and things like that. I was literally talking about some fucked up shit that did not make me happy. I was sad as hell about it, but then I stopped and I thought about it. I was like, you know what? Thank you. Because if I did not have this experience, number one, I'm still vulnerable. If I did not have this experience, number one, I'm still going down the same fucking path that I'm going. Sometimes if we don't reach a roadblock, we'll keep going down the same dumbass road. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we need life to pump our brakes for us. Yeah. Quiet as kept. I'm saying, I will tell you guys, I've been in several positions at several jobs in my lifetime that I needed to not be in. I needed to go. And literally 2 times, though the actual job was taken away, like the actual, their whole shit shut down. So it wasn't even like, you got fired because blah, blah, blah. No, they ceased to exist. I said, won't he do it? Yeah. Ain't that the Lord? Because literally, I would not have left these jobs because I'm not a quitter. To a fault, I'm not a quitter. Yeah. To a fault, I hang on, like a freaking tiger monkey. Like, I'm hanging on to some shit, okay? So, and I know that about myself, but these particular times in life, had the road not been like completely stopped for me, and it did not feel good at the time. Of course. But had I not had that experience, I would have continued down that same fucking road, doing the same dumbass shit. Until I don't even know until, you know what I'm saying? And so you just gotta be, sometimes the dumbass shit that happens to you, the fucked up experiences, you know, it's that same thing where they say one door closes, one door opens. Absolutely. You know, if the door doesn't close, you can't, you know, even accept another door opening, you know, and walk towards, you know, something else. But be mindful that your mind is controlling everything. And that's kind of why we came in here talking about attitude of gratitude. This quote that I was reading on Simple Reminders, this is actually by Joel Osteen. Y'all know Joel Osteen. Okay.
My church brother.
Yes, he got his whole little the only one who could ever please me. Well, it's not a preacher. Yeah, okay. Anyway. He says on this quote, it says, the first place we lose the battle is in our own thinking. If you think it's permanent, then it's permanent. If you think you've reached your limits, then you have. If you think you'll never get well, then you won't. You have to change your thinking. You need to see everything that's holding you back, every obstacle, every limitation as only temporary. This is just a thing, and this thing too will pass.
Facts.
Period. Period. Facts. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like that. My own personal quote that I've always said is that she who controls her thoughts controls the entire universe. Exactly. You control everything around you if you can control how you perceive those things. So that's kind of, you know, I took the weekend and actually got my mind right and did some like.
Are you ready to party?
Am I ready to party? I'm always ready to party. Yes.
Be ready to party.
And I'm ready and thankful for I'm thankful for the opportunity to do that. You know what I'm saying? To like.
I was once told your number one job is usually.
What?
Can't read that. Sorry.
Hold on, Anna on YouTube. Let me see what you said, Sus. You said I was once told your number one job is usually your career job. Maybe we did that one. Hold on. Let me pull it up. Let me pull it up because I think we might be missing something on that particular one. Let me see, sis.
While we're looking up that one, I also found another quote that I live by, and this is something that you should say. Matter of fact, you say it after me. I'm not gonna let you read it. Oh, I know what I bring to the table.
I know what I bring to the table.
Matter of fact, you say it after me.
Oh.
I'm not gonna let you read it. I know what I bring to the table. I know what I bring to the table.
Silencio.
Oh, you're number 6.
Oh, wow. Really? She said, okay, so Anna on YouTube said she was once told that your number 6 job is usually your career job.
Okay.
Oh, I can see that. That's scary. Wait a minute. Okay, so is that because by the time you get to number 6, like, bitch, you know what you want? Shit else? Is it because you know what you want?
But by the time you get to number 6, you've gone through enough shit to know that this is not what I want to do. You're going exactly to what you want to be.
I hope it ain't get to number 6 and just give up, like, whatever. You know, right after this, I'm going to start collecting Social Security, or I'm at number 6 and I'm going to stay here because I'm not going to start over again. I hope your number 6 job is your career job only because you finally found your super passion.
Your passion. Yeah. I can dig that. Just accounting at all your jobs you have been in. Well, damn, I'm over.
Right. Like, I don't even want to go into whether or not I met my 6 job. Okay, can I just tell you guys about my little earrings right now? Because I keep flapping my hair back because I keep catching a glimpse of these. I know, but just let me do this because you know how much I love people, and my coworker gave me these earrings. For my birthday. Yeah. And these are paparazzi. So if you guys, I'm going to post some information about, I am. I don't give a fuck. I'm about my people, especially if you love up on me a little bit. I'm going to love up on you too. She does paparazzi jewelry. As
homemade.
As she did some other things as well, because she also is an author and some more stuff. She's all the way awesome anyway. So Yes, Miss Sheena out there, baby. Miss Sheena Moten. Okay, I will share you guys her paparazzi. And shout out to all the people that selling paparazzi and stuff like that. But her, I'll share information about her site or whatever, so y'all can get y'all some little paparazzi jewelry. Because I mean, they're catching it, baby. With these love stuff, this is like, you know. So if you see me flipping my hair, I'm sorry. It's just. I mean, I'm catching it. I pulled up the YouTube on the big screen so I could see what Anna was saying, and then I caught a glimpse of what was going on, my little papa.
So y'all, before we go out, we're gonna say one thing. We're gonna say it together.
Okay.
I gotta go back to it.
Oh my God, so.
I know what I bring to the table.
I know what I bring to the table.
I know what I bring to the table.
I know what I bring to the table. I know what I bring to the table.
So trust me when I say I am not afraid to eat alone.
So trust me when I say I'm not afraid to eat alone.
What you bring to the table?
Okay, what you want to say it too?
Okay, good.
All right.
Hold your hand. Okay. Go ahead.
I know what I bring to the table.
I know what I bring to the table.
So trust me when I say. I'm not afraid to eat alone.
I am not afraid to eat alone.
Boo boo. I've already committed to memory because her little screen already done went off and went to some other shit.
That's what you tell yourself.
Absolutely.
That's what you tell yourself.
Absolutely.
You know, adversity comes.
Whenever
you know who you are.
Yeah.
We know who we are. And it comes with a job, family, relationships. Any type of anything.
I'm trying to tell you guys.
Know who the fuck you are. What you bring to a job, what you bring to a relationship, what you bring to your family, and be afraid to say, fuck it, I know what I'm doing.
Absolutely. And then, you know what? To be honest, that also holds you to some integrity. Like, because if you know that what you bring to the table is some shit.
So in that too. Know what you bring to the table on that too.
Know what you bring to, like, let's be clear, because we can all say the statements, but it's not necessarily a positive thing. Absolutely. But that's the thing, is that everybody is open to change, and you know, you can change at any given time. So if you want to bring more to the table, bring more to the table. You know, with that being
said, it's about to hit 1 o'clock.
Yes, and since
I'm going to sleep at your house tonight, because if I sleep at home, I'm not waking up till 10.
She can wake her ass up at my house.
Yeah,
she can't wake her ass up at her house.
Because you wake up. That's why.
What?
You wake up. You wake up early in the night.
No, I don't. She done lost her mind.
What time is wake them on?
Why do people always talk about shit on the lot? You know, on your
because we keep platform.
You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow I have to be up super early. Exactly. No, but listen, let me tell y'all something. My new super early is so that I can be somewhere by 9 o'clock. That's not super early, sis. It's only super early for people who already been up at like 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning. I ain't got to do that. But I am going to go to the gym tomorrow morning. So I think I will start at my
5.
B, no.
Because we got
and don't you wake me. No, I will not. Come
back, take shower, and go to work. 5 to 6.
If I have my clothes and my stuff, like, how long is your shower when you know where you're going? I'm not doing that.
You go to the shower at the gym?
No, I'm coming back here to take a shower. Take a shower. I'm not a gym showerer. Y'all gym showers, I can't do the gym shower. Maybe it's the shower. I don't know. I'm just not a fan of it. But I live like 10 minutes from the gym. So it really takes me no time. If I know what I'm already wearing, that's usually the biggest problem. If I already know what I'm going to put on, then that's what it is. It's not. Please don't wake me up at 5 o'clock. I can't do you. If that's the kind of shit you need to do for your life, I mean,
go home.
Yeah, go all the way home, because we not setting no alarm for no 5 o'clock around these parts. Not 5 o'clock. No.
5:05.
No. 5. The only time I woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning is when I was trying to get my gym time in before taking my children to their fucking school early in the fucking morning. My son is on his way to college. I have surpassed. Okay, hello. Shout out to Frostburg State University. You know, because they about to get one of the best of the best of the best. 23rd or whatever.
When did you graduate? 20 what?
So where are we at? 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24.
Class of 2024.
Okay.
Thomas in the building.
So yeah, but his mama ain't getting up and on. Don't do that. That's not even cute.
All right, y'all. Night.
Yes, we out of here. You guys get some rest. I hope you are somewhere near
y'all
job
enjoyed
number
the show.
6. Like Anna said, you know what I'm saying?
I have to hear the process of it, get to job number 6 then. Shit.
I know. Which job number you at?
Let me see. CTI.
When do you start counting? Because like I had a job when I was 16, bro.
Wait, I was
like
CTI, National Massage, Meds, going back to CTI, 3, Med Tech, 4, Cambria, 5. Oh. The next
make
job.
your next move your best move. You might be all the way left. And never be afraid to make those moves, because sometimes, you know what I'm saying, we don't, you don't live unless you live in a while. And sometimes the scariest moves are the best moves because they're threatening your comfort zone. So jump out your comfort zone and do what you got to do.
Be great.
Yeah. Go be great. We love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, especially for this late night special. This was some cray shit. I'm all super emotional. It's like really crazy in here tonight. But I will tell you guys one thing. We did make it.
We made it happen.
This fucking did go down. This
went down in the den.
Happy Wednesday. Happy belated Wednesday. Okay. Early Thursday.
And y'all stay. And guess what? When you're so close to your business partner, sister, best friend, you live in the same neighborhood. So I ain't got to drive no fucking way.
Okay. Just
like
shit out my fucking loud and wake me back down. Respect my.
I'm my dad. Where's Blanc?
All right, guys. I know, right? Y'all just talk about it.
Yeah, come on, Blanc.
All right.
Thank you guys for watching Anna TCWC, and you guys. And you know what? I need to get to job number 6, Anna.
Yeah.
Job number 6.
I'm tired of that. All right. She motherfucking said. Good night.
Night.